the hell is going on there? Shut up, team. Come on. Yeah.
Nice save! Good one.
Anybody check to see if it's actually live? I think I'm there, but
yeah.
Just check your phone to see if it is.
They say it's a thought that counts.
Oh, you did? Oh, thank you. It's out. What's that? It should be.
I don't have great reception.
Yeah. We're actually playing? Yep. Looks like we're playing. Cool. Okay, well, that wasn't good. Why is that? See if I can figure that out. Okay.
Let's go, Barrie. Get it back.
Well, hello, everybody. This is your U19B Barrie Blizzards as they take on the Ajax Power here. A little bit late start. Sorry on that. Trying to get just a little bit late into the rink today. Just missed it, though, as Ajax scored the first goal of the game on Sam and Ryan. They're almost coming back with one right back. As Ajax goalie picks it up. Great coverage out front. They throw it to the far side. Ryan right on it. So is Maddie there. And looks like we must have gone through the crease there as we went across. I'm going to guess that was probably Ryan's skate as we had a 5-second violation. We couldn't touch the ring, but goalie is struggling to get rid of it. Now she does on the far side. Ryan right on her. Ajax moving it up into center ice. Picked up by Lillian. Lillian turns back, dodging a player. She's looking for an outlet. Finds one towards Ryan. Ryan gets that loose ring. Check from behind, though. Ajax has a player in behind us. As they're up tight along the boards here. And they get a pass further up. Lillian cutting her off from getting into the net. There's a shot on net. Sam with the save as it kicks off to the side. And Lillian tying up the skate there. Wasn't quite able to get the ring. Ajax is all over it with 3 of their players as we held back in our triangle. Sure why we didn't help out pressure there, but we got it here. Out front looks like Maddie's going to pull it out of the group. And as she tries to get it ahead, Ajax takes it back, almost, but Maddie sticks with it and gets it up for Addie. Oh, sorry, no, Callie. Callie to Ryan. Ryan turning in, looks like shot to the net. Goalie with a save, bouncing in the crease. That was a good shot there. Didn't quite get what we want. Looks like our 5-second count's going to happen as Ajax goalie has nobody to go to, and Barrie's going to get a fresh change and an offensive ring here. Need a little drink holder. Ring pass out to Alexis on the close side boards. She's carrying her. She's got Addie sitting out up high looking for that pass. Now looks like she's going. Oh, that would have been almost interference there, but there's a nice back pass from Alexis. A little bit off target though. Addie cleans it up though. Shoots high off the goalie, and it's going to bounce into the corner for Ava Campbell to pick up. As she has it there. Alexis falling in behind. She's got a pass there. Addie's open on the far side. There's the pass across to Addie off the tip of her stick. She still got it, turning onto her backhand. Not much option there for shot. Ava with a quick shot to the net. Goalie with a save there. It's a nice low shot. Just not quite enough. Give her everything you got, Ava. Pass across. Alexis covering her player. Didn't see the loose ring coming in. Addison picks it up instead, finding Ava over the line with a nice pass. Ava coming to the net, driving, and shot is low. That just trickles wide of the net. Alexis to pick up that loose ring in the corner. And she finds Addie across the top. Oh, the missed stab there. Alexis hurries to get to that loose ring as it came over the free play. And as she comes through the middle, shoots it. Oh, that one's up and over the net and into the mesh there. And that's going to stop the play and be a goalie ring. It's like a nice little drive in there and just a little bit under on that wrist shot and flick up. Goalie looks like she's got nobody. She does get it out front, though, as finally last second there, a player comes across the front of the net. And as Stephanie there with a nice stick check, able to hold it up, and as she goes down, bats it into the Ajax zone, but they got possession right back and come into the neutral zone. As they come back over at the blue line, they're kind of stuck for a second there. Now a pass in, but right on her is Eloise, knocking it away, and then Addie has it, and she makes a pass up for Julia. Julia had dropped there for Eloise, who was jumping up, and she lost her footing. It's right there for Eloise to grab. Maddie's there. And as Ajax does get it up over the line, it's Lillian struggle. Oh, she just snags it before it crosses our line, and she's able to get a pass up, but as she stick checked, it wasn't really to anybody. Maddie's there trying to pick it up now, though. And as she's driving to that, she's getting stick checked by the Ajax players, and the goalie picks it up. Throwing it over on the far side, Ajax comes through, and that's going to be two-line pass as it goes both lines. Cleanly picked up by Sadie as she skates through with it on her backhand coming up. Ajax covering, though, as she has to double back for a safety pass. Nice give and go between Maddie and Sadie there as Sadie broke up through the zone. Julia now circling down low behind the ref as Barry's going to get set. Callie right out front. Oh, it's off of her stick there and no chance for her to get the shot as Ajax just grabs it there. Missed stab at center. Picked up there by Lillian, and she circles back to get it into the zone, finding off Maddie's stick. Julia touches it. Maddie gets it right back, and she cuts across the top. She's looking to shoot one, hits the goalie. It's bounced out front for Julia. Julia's got some space, and she goes around her, and she finds the goal. And there's the first goal for Barrie as they tie it up 1-1. Julia gets that nice rebound sitting out front and goes steps out around the goalie and throws it in the back of the net. Hello, Ella. How you doing? Your girl's all ready to play. Hey, Kayla. Ajax with the pass out. Hi. Love you, kid. My other kid plays the next game. Sorry, had to give her a hug on the way by. As Barrie picks up the ring here around there. Eloise battling, tied up. Oh, Ajax does rip it free, though. And as they're now circling up around the top, she's looking for a drop pass up back, pass shot to the net. Sam grabs out the Keeley, sliding across. He goes with a high pass there to find Addie up by the blue line. She tips it ahead for Ryan. Ryan's got Ava, but she goes back to Addie. As Addie's coming into the net, she shoots one to the goalie low, getting that rebound. That gets a fresh reset, so that's not a bad play to get that rebound there. Oh, tongue-tied for a second here. There's a missed drop pass for Ryan, and Ajax picking it up, getting it into the neutral zone. Give and go play there. Number 6 coming away with it. Ryan with some stick check there. Addie's able to kind of knock it over the blue line. She must not have touched it before it, and she's able to make a cross ice pass for Ava. As Barrie gains the offensive zone here, they're making some changes. Pass to Ryan. Ryan shoots, and it's off the goalie. Bouncing around in front of her. She's looking for an outlet and didn't see the player all alone behind. Just a second late as she was going to get rid of it. And Barrie's going to get an offensive ring here, so... There's Alexis looking at the net, passing back for Maddie, though, but she's going to do a bit of a carry in behind. Looks like Alexis setting up high for a flat pass. Julia in front. There's the pass across just behind Alexis, a bit on the reach. So as they regroup with it, and Alexis has to hang on to it there. She's got Julia coming across the top, no drop. Looking across the front of the net, but Maddie was kind of covered. Shot clock ticking. Alexis coming to the net, shoots a low, and there's a good reset as it comes out of the crease. And between Maddie and Alexis, they're able to regain possession of it and go on the attack again. Alexis cutting through onto a backhand. Oh, looks like she might have been in the crease there. She cut through and just couldn't get a shot off before that. Goalie looking for options. Looks like the cut in front of the net there is the player, I think, of Maddie was covered. She cut inside on her, and Ajax moves it up into the neutral zone. Maddie there to grab it right back. Cross ice pass for Julia. She lets it go so just at the right angle to get it over that blue line. And as she cuts across, faking a shot. Alexis had a nice little pick set there, and Maddie was trailing. So as they're circling, Julia coming around, Maddie on the cross. Julia now goes for a shot. She got the first goal. There was a nice one low. Big rebound, just weren't able to grab it. Ajax now has it. They're going to get over their line to the neutral, but it's a miss there. As they are able to get it, 87 does go down. Looks like we might get a tripping call on that one there as the player is taken down. And we're going to go on the penalty kill here as soon as we get some possession here. Alexis chasing the ring. There's a back pass. And Ajax now gains the zone of 4, but in a stick check, loses their stick. And that's going to give Barrie a great opportunity to get the ring and stop the play. But with that, we are going to see who's to the box. I think it's Julia. Yeah, she's turning back. And see what the exact call is. I'm going to guess it's a trip or a hook. Oh, body. Okay. Guess it was just a bit of a bump there along the boards as 87 went down. She'd fallen seconds before that too, so who knows if she was steady yet. Ajax here with possession. Pass to the close side boards. Tied 1-1. They scored first, so they're looking to take that lead back as they circle here with a trailer. They got one sitting out front. Coming in with their shot, saved by Sam as it comes. They tried shooting back to the right. Sam with a nice pass up for Addie. Addie with a cross pass there for Callie as she was cutting through. Just missed on the stab though, and Ajax regroups with it. But along the close boards, looks like Callie's battling. She's able to get it up to Addie. Addie's got some one-on-one ability, but looks like Ajax was quick back to get to her. And Addie's going to work the clock in behind, work some of the penalty down. As you can see, she's not really building up speed. She's just maintaining possession, cutting through the middle, not even driving for the net. So good tactic here. Work down your penalty. 2 minutes left. Oh, that's a nice flat pass across, looking for Eloise, who was right there, just couldn't quite get the stab and shot. And Callie throws one to the net. It's just wide, but Eloise is going to be on that one in the far corner as Ajax is kind of tied into their triangle as the shots are zinging through. I'm not sure if that was a drop or she just lost it, Eloise there, but Ajax gets a loose ring there just outside of their triangle. And Addie with some nice back checking there is able to bounce it off the boards, but not quite out of the zone. Doesn't quite have the same bounce as a puck. Steph with a nice pass up for Callie. Callie looking for a pass, but Addie was changing, so she doubles back. But there's a nice little back pass into the zone for Maddie as she came streaking across to help. And with 38 seconds left in the penalty, Maddie's going to do a lap here at least and kill probably at least another 10 seconds before she tries to get a reset here. Nice pick by Ryan. Maddie with a shot, and there's a save by the goalie. Still clicking down. Oh, we got a reset for that? Must have been saved by the goal. I thought it bounced off a player for a second there, but nice save by the goalie. I called it out that way. Anyway, Ryan picking it up, going to kill the rest of his penalties. There's 15 seconds left, 20 on the shot clock. Good execution of a penalty kill right here, just to wind that time down. Seconds, there's a shot, there's another big bounce, and Ryan gets a nice reset off of that. And that's a fresh 30 as that penalty is going to be over as we enter the last minute of this first period. Tried to find a pass back for Sadie, just intercepted as a miss there pass. And Ajax now coming through the neutral zone. Sadie with a nice back check there, intercepting the Ajax pass. So she's going to carry it in behind. We got some players moving up the boards here, dangling through a couple. There's a short pass. Oh, it's a dangerous spot there as it was just in reach of an Ajax player. But a nice back check by Ryan there. It breaks up their pass, and Barrie turns back the other way. Maddie waiting for Ryan. There's the short pass into the zone. Ryan cutting to the middle. Stick check there, losing it at the free play. But I think they're going to call 4 in as I think the player checked it. Just had her skip over that line, and that's going to give Barrie possession in the zone in the last 20 seconds here.
Yeah.
Addie makes the pass over the far side. There's Julia. She's going to go do probably one circle here. You got Addie at the top. She's wide open as the triangle is very low. Julia there setting the pick, coming in. There's a shot by Julia, and it hits a player and deflects wide. 5 seconds left. Pressured in the corner by Addie. Ajax has possession. As they circle back, that will end the first period with a tie game so far, 1-1. Ajax struck first. Julia picked up a nice rebound goal to tie it up. And as both teams go and regroup at their benches, we'll see what the second period brings. once I get the next screen set up, the next a little. Perfect. Oh. There you go. Well, there's the buzzer for the end of intermission. Both referees are getting themselves back on the ice. And Barrie with their cheer, Ajax with their cheer. And we'll see who lines up best here to start the second period. Following up this game right after will be a 16A game as they're going to take on Richmond Hill. Lillian with the ring gets a pass straight up. That was a quick one, but it looks like her reach there just took it over center line just barely. Well, the referee catches that one and is going to give a possession back to Ajax here. I always say that when they set the ring down, but I mean, there's 3 feet behind. You take one step forward, your extensions just puts it over that line. So just have to keep an eye on that one and take a step back. Long pass in by Ajax deep into the corner. They pick it up off the boards. Pressured down there is Ryan trying to get to it as 28 of Ajax circles around in behind. And no call on that one. It looks like it was a good stick on stick, and it must have tied up 28 of it. She's back up. There's another stick on stick as she gets twisted out. And Barrie's able to get a pass over the first blue line. Finding Julia on a bit of a break. One-on-one. She cuts outside. Shot. It's low off the goalie. And she makes the save. Goes for a pass over. Julia almost intercepting that one. Ajax has it along the boards. Looks like Julia ties her up. And that's going to give Barrie possession in the zone. I think in total, like shot counts, I think Barrie's had a lot of shots on that. A lot of it in the low ones. Nothing super hard yet. Like, I don't know what's going on here. It seems like we're not quite up to speed like normal. Maybe it's a late Sunday, rough weekend here, but just haven't seen the same power shots that we've had in other games. But who knows? Maybe there was one coming here as Maddie's on the circle. Maddie turns and shoots, and there it is! Almost like I saw the future as Maddie comes around and shoots back to the far right side, beating the goalie just as she shifts over, and Barrie's going to take a 2-1 lead. Well-placed ring. Well, good shot there on many times. That you can always catch a goalie sliding across because they got to cover that short side. So it's a tough one always if a player can really pick that corner. Ajax sending it down the boards into the corner. Eloise in a race for it. I think she beats it out. She does. She's going to try and, she's still kicking at it, trying to pick it up in behind. Not quite as Ajax is able to pick it themselves. Drop pass, a little tight into the feet. Maddie picks up that loose ring. She goes with a pass into the middle for Sadie. Sadie going back to Callie. Callie trailing with Maddie behind her. Callie with a shot, tried to shoot to the low far side. Just missed the net, but Sadie's there to pick up that loose ring in the corner. Cutting into the middle, backhander off the goalie. Rebound there in the Ajax stick, but now it's tied up, and that's going to give Barrie the ring in the zone. It was so close to going in that crease, so that's what I was kind of watching there to see who was going to drag it in. Barrie with a fresh line out there. Pass to the far side. Addie goes to Alexis, and she's going to carry in behind here. Looks like Ava's setting up out front. Addie's got a bit of a re-entry coming in here. And she does. There's the drop from Alexis to Addie. Addie coming back across top. Bit of a shot from the middle. It hit us a skates, though, of Ajax defender, and they flip it up to the blue line. Ryan picks it up there, getting it right back in for Ava. Ava finding Addie open in the middle. And she's got to get over that line. You're under pressure, and there's a shot hitting a couple bodies, bouncing in front. Ava and Alexis are able to battle to get it here, but it's still loose, going into the corner. Ajax, that's going to be a hook on Alexis as she had the stick wrapped around the player. Oh, they called it a slash, but it looked like she more hooked the player. So that's going to be a penalty now to Barrie as Alexis goes to the box. Keep your feet moving, no reaching. You got to beat her there. As Ajax down by 1. They get a power play opportunity here to try and tie up the game. And Barrie's going to have to kill off another penalty. I don't think we've had a power play yet. I think it's been 2 power plays now for Ajax. So Ajax in the corner, low close side here, circling around. Number 8, she's got a trailer in 14. Looks like 6 is slipping into the back door there. And there's tries to feed to it, but it's missed by us as well. And there's a backhand shot by 6 that Sam was right there to grab. Quick movement and distributes that ring on the far side. There is Julia with the ring. She's waiting for help. Oh, it's a nifty behind the back and then pulls it around for Lillian. Lillian dodges, finding Julia. Julia with a shot to the goalie. It hits her and bouncing around in the crease as Ajax makes the save. Ajax getting rid of it just in time in front there. That was a 5 seconds, maybe close to being 5 seconds there, but they get it off in time and make it through the neutral zone. It's 14, streaking to the net. Tries to hit that short side corner. Sam makes the save, knocking it into the corner. Ajax with a fresh set, though. Another shot on that. Sam batting it away. Ajax to it first, though, and they shoot wide of the net where Eloise is going to be able to pick it up in behind the net. And she circles out on her backhand. She's looking for somebody up those boards. There's Julia, and it makes it just over the line as looks like Eloise lost her footing and kind of scooched right through that blue line and took the ring with her. So I'm going to guess that's going to be both sides on us, and it can be a possession for Ajax right here. So 53 seconds left into the penalty to Alexis. Barrie's up by 1 with just under 12 minutes left in this game. Ajax sending a long one into the corner. Addie gets a tip on it. Eloise got a bit on it, but Ajax is still able to get that loose ring. Nice stick checking there along the boards by Eloise. And Addie, I think, has it, but she gets tied up, and that's going to be Ajax ring now in the Barrie zone.
What's that? Fan check? Okay.
Ajax pass to the far side. Coming in across top, number 20. Looks like she's trying to push her way through. Held out by Addie, but a nice back pass there. Quick shot. Saved by Sam off the blocker. It's punched out of the zone. Julia's there. Oh, no, sorry. Callie's there. And she's able to get a pass far side for Addie, but she just misses it. She retreats to get it, though. And as she's skating away, she's trying to get some space. Sends a pass into the middle. Callie, collision there between two players as they're both going for the ring. Oh, and they did call a body call. They called it on White, and that's a tough one. Both players are going straight for the ring. Neither had possession. I'm kind of surprised when I call. I thought it would be more coincidental, but I think based on the way the ring was going across the ice, one player was going perpendicular to it, so straight at it. She should have curved with the direction the ring was going, which is also the way Callie was going, which would have eliminated that collision. That's the only way I could kind of figure. I'd have to ask Alexis, the ref, later on how that call would be determined exactly, but that'd be my guess. Maddie on the gets the pass there from Sadie. She's circling down low. Looks like Sadie's setting up on the far side. Nice back pass there to Ryan. Ryan with a snapshot, and she scores. And she puts one in on the, the goalie's left side, but on her right side, and gives Barrie a 3-1 lead. And that's a power play goal. Was Alexis out already?
Yeah, she just came out.
Yeah, but was she out before the goal?
No, well, I think it came to 0 as the goal happened.
Because if that happens, then they'd be out. So I'd rather her still have to be in for 1 second, but I don't think the refs are going to catch on that one. Oh, it was. So 0 had happened, goal was scored, so Alexis was out, and the Ajax penalty is over. So power play goal for Barrie to make it 3-1. A matter of seconds, though. You'd have to go back and see when the buzzer and all that stuff goes. So me, from a coaching standpoint, I'd want Alexis to still be in that box for 1 second so he'd still have a power play. But this delay of game is brought to you by the back of Rob's head. I think he's going to try and help with the box because I'm not sure who's in there working away at it. But the penalty's up there, so. Well, there we go off there. Thanks, Rob, for checking out to make sure it works. Ajax with the pass here at center ice as they all skate into the zone. They send a long one deep into the corner. Ryan picking up in the corner. She dodges back and forth. She's along the boards trying to punch her way through. She gets up there at the line and just loses it as she gets taken back by the Ajax player. Quick shot, Sam with a save. Ryan has it, reaching out. She still has it now. She's got a short pass through the middle for Sadie. Sadie finding Ava. Ava with it. Stay strong, kid, on your stick. As Ava has lost it, but then Sadie helps her out and gets that ring right back. As Barrie carries it around the net to the far side. Maddie, oh, that was close. It was a game of chicken there, and Sadie pulled away as Maddie was on the same line. Maddie with a quick shot on net. It bounces out front. Ajax gets the ring, but they send it towards the blue line. Ryan tries to jump up and get to it, but Ajax beats her to it. Now as Ajax gets through into the neutral zone here, they're up along the boards, and looks like it's going to be tied up, and that's going to be a Barrie ring at center ice. So 3-1 for Barrie, and just under 10 minutes left in the game. Steph goes for a pass over to the far side for Eloise as she skates up. She finds a nice gap right through the middle to hit Addie. Bouncing around the tip of her stick. She gets it though as Barrie gets set up in the offensive zone. Julia hanging out right out in front. Alexis setting a pick as Julia backs off for a flat pass option. There's the pick. Alexis dodged it, so there's nobody coming at her. And Addie had a straight shot, but it gets blocked by a defender. And now as Ajax comes through the center ice, they make a couple connections as Six gets it in the offensive zone for Ajax. She is circling the net. We got a trailer and somebody sitting right out front in the little SD spot there. There's a shot to that, hitting some skates. Eloise on that loose ring. She has it under a bit of pressure. She gets it up into the neutral zone, but that's going to be 2 lines. Ajax picks it up back into the neutral zone. And as they make it a break, they have a good call from their number 6 there to get to the ring as a give-go. Shot to the side of the net. Sam, I think he kicked that one off. As Ajax gets that rebound, it is pass flat across the number 6, and that was a tight, close one there. Sam just closed those pads just in time, and he makes a nice long throw to find Callie. Callie dishing it over for Maddie. Maddie back to Callie, and as these two go through the neutral zone, Callie coming across top, shooting a low one, and goalie with the save. She gets rid of that on the close side. Maddie covering there. It's into the neutral zone. Intercept there. Looks like Steph is on it. And she's pressuring. Ajax is able to get it through into the zone as number 6 has some space. She's trying to cut to mid-ice. Check there between Eloise and Maddie, but it's bouncing around loose. Maddie trying to get to it still. 20 is, or that's not 20, I think that's 10. Of Ajax holding on to it. There's 20. She circles away to check Maddie, but Maddie gets away off from her, finding Ryan. Ryan finding Sadie. As Barrie makes the zone, Sadie with a fake to that. She finds Ryan on the far side. Oh, it was just off the tip of Ryan's stick as she was getting ready to release a shot. Now some nice stick checking there by Maddie. He's able to steal it back, and she's coming across the top here. Back pass for Ryan. Ryan throws to the net, and it goes off the goalie. That's a good reset at least, as Sadie's going to pick it up in the corner as she comes across the top. There's a bit of free space. It's off the side of the net, so no reset, but she's able to get that loose ring still. Tried to pass it out to Ryan. It hits a player, and the goalie picks that up in front. Long pass up to the free play, and Ajax throws a long one. That's going to be 2. As Lillian's going to have to double back to get to that loose ring in behind her own net. Now cycling up to the neutral zone. She's got Addison up close side here. Addie finds back to Lillian, giving Lillian a chance to drive through the zone. But it looks like Addie jumped in as well as there was a quick miscount between her and Ryan and miscue on who was going to go in the zone. Tough one there as Lillian was looking out front for somebody or maybe a cut through, but tough one there. Miscommunication. Ajax setting up in a line here. Skating. Barrie's just going to stay back in that W there and defensively hold out and cover that line with some nice stick downs and try and intercept their pass coming. Ajax goes for the nice easy one on the far side. Now they're going to send it down the boards. It balances, but no stab there. Alexis is able to grab that loose one. She finds Ava on this far side. Ava looks back through the middle, and it gets into the zone. Addie grabs it as there's a stick check, so she wasn't on both sides. And she finds it back for Ava. Ava's got the ring. No chance for a shot, though. She was close, so she dumps it there for Alexis. Alexis with a fake. She gets some space around, and as she sends one back to the top for Addie. Addie has to pull back and shoots, and goalie with a save. Is right dead center on her, and Ajax throwing it up into the neutral zone. And as they see it, they make their pass now. As number 4 is going to carry into the zone, backtrack there, and that was a nice shot. A little bit of a screen there from Lillian, but Sam makes the save as he bats it into the corner. And Ajax, it's a little bit of pressure here as they regain that one. They're coming across the back side of the net as 14's looking out front for some assistance. Nice stick check by Lillian, though. She knocks it loose, and Ajax did recover it, though. But their shot clock's at 10 now, and they're going to have to get a reset. Nice shot to the net there. Easy one. They're looking for the reset. Sam pokes it ahead, and Julia makes a pass for Alexis. Alexis has Julia trailing her, so gives it right back. As Julia works it in towards the triangle, she's at the top, shoots, and hits the goalie in the pads. Goalie looking to throw. She makes one to the close side. As Ajax picks it up, they get it up the boards into the neutral zone. Looks like it went too. Steph is under double pressure here, but she gets control of it, throws it into neutral ice. Ajax missing. Ava got that loose ring. She's got Maddie with her on the far side. As Maddie picks that one up, she dodges her check. And she's going to come across the top and slow down the pace here and get something set up. I think Alexis is on a trail there. There's the fake. Maddie's got some open ice, shot to the net. Big rebound. It bounces right through everybody in the triangle. And Ajax is able to get it and get out on the far side. There's number 6 with a bit of speed. She's trying to cut around Eloise, but she pushes her out. And instead, stick check there by Maddie, knocks it loose. As Maddie looks up ice, finding Sadie. Sadie wasn't able to quite get it. Ajax has it, but it's a nice double team there between Callie and Sadie. Sadie now gets it in the zone for Callie. Callie gets it back for Maddie. It's in her feet. Now with possession, Maddie turns and tries to fire one, hits the body. It's in front there. And Sadie picks up the loose one, missing that backhander, ends up in behind the net. But we have a fresh 30 seconds here as Sadie cycles back the other way. Carrying around Maddie. Looks like she's slipping to the in front of the net. No option there. Callie, there's a drop from Sadie. Callie turns and fires one to the net. And it's in! As it spins on its edge and ends up in the back of the net there. It looks like Callie just found just a little bit of a hole. As you can see it just spinning there. And the ref's waiting, and there she makes the call as it finally gets over that line. And that's going to give Barrie a 4-1 lead. Well, with 4.5 left, been a bit of a back and forth for a little while there. Barrie does find another one and makes that gap a little bit more comfy for that Barrie team. Ajax on the far side, give and go, but it's intercepted by Addie, knocking it back out of the zone. Ajax grabs it though, and they come right back in on the attack. 20 coming across the top. Addie there with a stick check, but it's a drop. Nice save there by Sam with a stick as it pops it over the back of the net. And looks like there's a crease violation. I would question the stick up there, though. It looks like Lily had a stick right up in her midsection, but they're going to go with the first violation, I guess, of the crease. And, hey, guys. As shoots through the crease, that's going to be Ajax ring, so. Ajax passing out to the close side boards, carrying it around, number 20. She's got a bit of speed. She's got a trailer with her, and looks like one sitting out front there for that rebound. There's the back pass, though, for 4-4. Spins with a shot to the net. Was just a bit wide. 16 was close to be able to grab it, but couldn't quite. 16 with a nice spin back. She's going down, and as her ring gets tied up, quick shot, it bounces out off of the pad, and it's Julia there battling to try and keep it out of the net, and it's at the crease there. It keeps bouncing off everybody, so Ajax coming away with that ring now as they're going to get a fresh start here, cycling the net and looking to try and get something going on their end of things here. 4 coming across the top, shot, it hits a body going wide. Far side, Ajax picking it up in the corner, pass up the far boards. And as this is number 4 with a nice drop pass there for 20, and she's going to come across, trying to push her way through. Nicely done, Addie, to keep her out. Nice stick work there and body positioning. And there's a missed pass out front. Julia's almost able to grab it. I guess they counted that as a possession, but now Barrie has it. They lost it for a second, and Ajax holds it inside the free play. But a nice stick check by Julia, and looks like it's tied up there. And I think she pointed for Ajax. That's their ring. So, because we just grabbed it over the free play and got tied up. So, 3 minutes left. 3-goal lead.
Yes, it did, Ben.
Ajax with a pass over the far side now as they're going to carry through. Looks like they're trying to really clog up that middle with somebody out front, looking for those rebounds. And there's a shot. Sam seals it up there with the trapper, or the blocker. He gets a nice long throw. Eloise is able to knock it away and re-grab it, get it out of the zone. Sadie just couldn't quite grab it before the Ajax player. And as they fire it back into the zone, Ajax is coming in back on the attack, which they've sustained for the last 2 minutes here in the Barrie zone. So it's looking like Barrie needs to kind of just keep the foot on the pedal of the gas here and keep moving forward. Get down there in their end and play. Nice pass to Sadie. Sadie throws one a little bit quick and early. Had lots of time. Alexis wasn't quite there to get it, and Ajax comes back the other way with it. as they are back on the attack. 14 trying to do a low walk shot. There's a nice save by Sam as he was able to stay with her. She comes across. There's another shot up high. Sam comes up just enough to make that save. He throws a lead pass out, but looks like we're standing still out there, girls. Keep moving. You got 2 minutes left. Finish it. As the ring comes over the blue line, Maddie gets it. She sends it into the zone for Sadie. Sadie gets the possession here, and she comes into the top of the triangle, going forehand, backhand, back to forehand, and it hit a defender, but she's able to re-grab it. Finding Alexis up top. Alexis shoots one. Goalie with a save. Rebound bounces up front for Ajax. Sadie right on her trying to get it, but it goes into the crease for the goalie. There's the pass to the close side. Alexis right on Ajax player, but not able to quite get to it in time. At the blue line, no, Julia picks that one up. She's streaking towards the net. And as she goes in and behind, we're down to 1:30, just under that. Julia around the top. She's got nothing there, pressured out. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Drop pass for Alexis. As Alexis spins away with 14, she's having a look. Nice cut inside, nice big reach. And she turns and fires one as she goes down on her knees. There's a good hard shot just wide of the net. And we need a reset here, Maddie. So turn and shoot. There it is, off the goalie. Stays in the crease, though, so we cannot grab it. And the goalie quickly finds a pass out over the free play for her teammate. And Ajax is into the neutral zone. Oh, ouch. Hopefully, okay, both girls are up, so that's good. But that's going to be a penalty coming to Barrie. Both girls were rushing for the ring, and Maddie is going to get called on a body for that one as she ran right into her. So, again, I think that's because she's going the opposite way of the ring. I'd have to check on exactly how those collision... Oh, she's looking at the door. The referee opened up the Ajax door, and Maddie's like, not my side. Maybe it's them. So you gotta fight for that one a bit better. But like, I think it's the other team. You've got the other door open. But timeout called here by Ajax. 46 seconds left. So they're looking to get maybe another goal here, get something to end on a positive note for them. And Barrie's going to have to kill off our third penalty of the game, as that was a high-speed collision that thankfully both girls came up pretty clean from, with nothing more than maybe a bruise tomorrow. Well, definitely in the last 5 minutes here, Ajax has definitely poured on a lot of offensive chances here and shots. And Sam's done a great job of shutting the door and keeping the ring out of there and distributing it so we can get it out. We just got to make sure we can control it and keep it down low. If we do get it with these 46 seconds left, basically one solid possession probably by the time you get it back from Ajax. And that should kill the game for it. So Ajax has the goalie pulled. They go to the far side boards. They're going to set up probably in the box here. So they go back to the top. They're looking across for the pass to 8. 8 she goes down low into the corner. Looking for a cross pass there at the net. Oh, nicely stabbed, but no quick shot. Oh, there was a nice pass and shot by Ajax. Sam with a save. It's in the middle of our triangle. Picked up by Addie. She fires it down. Intercepted there by 11. That's going to be both sides of the line, though, as the Ajax player hit it. It went over the line, and she basically had to stop the play because Barrie was coming in quick to get to that loose ring. So with 22 seconds left, Ajax goalie back in the net. She was skating to get there quickly, and Barrie really just has to pass it out and control it here. Kind of surprised Ajax hasn't gone to a man on the far side to force a different setup. So now Ryan on the full carry. Basically just stay strong on it, skate around, and get a last second shot if you want. Oh, watch that free play line. They're sitting on it. Ryan, go wider next time. If you've got the space, there's only one player out there. You got speed. Well, there's a quick turn to the back door for a shot. No luck, 1 second left. Addie with a shot to the net, and that's blocked by the Ajax player. But that is the end of the game, and Barrie comes out on top for this one with a 4-1 victory. But Ajax sure came out in the last couple of minutes there to try and battle back. But nice work there by Sam to shut the door, and the defense were able to get it out of the zone. So, well, that is what do we got next here. So like I said a little bit earlier, the U16s will be up next. The 16As will be playing Richmond Hill. So I'm going to shut the stream down here in a second and restart the next one. Thanks, Brendan. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll catch you next time.